Greetings, everyone. Two kick. Sports brings you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr as we get set to bring you all the action. You can feel the energy inside Energy Solutions Arena. Jazz looking to please their fans in this Western Conference matchup. Now Sacramento starting five. Up front it's Thompson and Cousins. Sessions out there with Ben McLemore. And it's Gay in at the three. 5 on the clock. And Thompson kicks to McLemore. Passes it to Sessions. There's the feed to McLemore. To the wing right side. Knocked loose. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Here's Favors. And he gets it to go.
Good defense, but you gotta love the finish with the finger roll over the top.
Well, Gordon Hayward unable to reach an agreement on a contract extension with the Utah Jazz last season. So instead, it played out in restricted free agency. Player with a lot of admirers around the league, and a big raise, certainly a given for him.
Now, here's Exum. Pass to Hayward. They set the pick. He dishes it to Cantor. Nice D from Cousins. On defense, Utah. Pass to Sessions. Feeds to Cousins. Kicks it out to Gay. He's looking for Cousins and finds him. Good.
You know, it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
I agree. It settles a team down offensively, and you establish success in the post. That forces the defense to make some adjustments.
Now here's Hayward. Dishes to Cantor. Kicks to Exum. Shot clock at 6. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Dante Exum, a long athletic combo guard out of Australia. His father came from the U.S. He was a teammate at North Carolina with Michael Jordan and went to Australia to play professionally for a number of years. That's why Dante grew up down under.
And Utah making a change here. Novak's checked in. Now here's Sessions. Cousins dishes to Thompson. Kings moving the ball around. Sessions no good. And Dante Exum entering the NBA directly out of high school. He led his team to the national title in Australia in mid-January.
It's a slightly different season schedule in Australia, so he spent about 6 months in the U.S. training for the NBA, basically working on his shot and putting the finishing touches on his still very green game.
Shot on the wing. And that one's good. Sessions.
Risky shot there. Size-wise, I mean, he easily comes out on the short end of the stick, so to speak.
With the nice high release, he had no problem getting it off and knocking it down.
Now here's Hayward. And the shot falls short this time.
All he needed right there was simply to set himself up and then relax and shoot the ball. He threw himself off balance for no reason. But that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
And some changes here for the Kings. Carl Landry's checked in for Cousins. Caspi comes in for Jason Thompson. And Ray McCallum subbed in for Sessions. It's stolen by McLemore. And Cantor pulls it down. Jazz have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Hayward with the ball. Now defended by McLemore.
And the layup just gift-wrapped right there. I mean, he had a clear path to the basket.
Only 11 road wins for the Kings last year, and with that number as your road win total, hard to play 500 basketball.
And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Favors passes to Cannon. Exum with it. On its way from Hayward for two. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. It's Gay with the drive. There's the dish to Landry. That's tipped. And stolen by Favors. Here's Novak. Landry grabs the miss.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just clanks the open jumper.
And McCallum kicks to McLemore.
Now that's what I'm talking about. That's how you do it. Find a gap in the defense and attack that rim with force.
He is so good at doing just that.
Maybe as good as anybody. Just so athletic and strong.
Novak, that's for two. That's good on the jump shot. And there's the horn. We've seen some good. And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And the guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
It was a pretty solid first quarter for this club. They limited their mistakes and really took advantage offensively.
You know what? I like what I've seen from them on the other end, forcing a few giveaways. That's excellent pressure and good activity with the hands.
Burke runs the show with Hayward at the 2. Rudy Gobert is out there with Trevor Booker. And it's Millsap in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Yes, gentlemen, Gordon Hayward declining Utah's extension offer going into last season, and it paid off. They ended up matching a 4-year, $63 million offer sheet from the Hornets. As Coach Quinn Snyder said, at 24, he's a vet for our team, the youngest team in the league. He provides leadership. He's a playmaker, too. Guys, he did not come cheap.
No, a young swingman who certainly has his fans around the league, Doris. Thanks.
Trey Burke, smooth operator. You know, in his first season with the Jazz, he was in the top 15 in the NBA in terms of turnover rate for point guards. Just doesn't seem to make those rookie mistakes. He's just a great decision maker with the ball in his hands.
And Sessions kicks to McLemore. Out left to the wing. Into Jason Thompson. Millsap with the steal. And here they come.
Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Yeah, absolutely. They made the steal pay dividends instantly in the open floor.
Sessions dishes to McLemore. Off target from outside. And Burke with great balance and nice pull-up jump shot from mid-range.
And, Kevin, I think that helps him when it comes to avoiding turnovers. Coming off the pick, he doesn't have to try to force the issue in creating a play. He can just knock down that jump shot if the defender backs off.
Sessions passes to McLemore. Thompson sets the pick for Sessions. Gay, that's a two-pointer. Just 5 to shoot. Again, the miss by the Kings. To the paint. And here's Hayward. Burke kicks to Millsap. For 3, Hayward. The shot is off. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Millsap with the double team. The pass to Sessions. It's tipped. Gobert with the block. And it'll be Sacramento as it goes out of bounds. The Kings retain possession. And some changes here for the Kings. Evans, he's checked in for Thompson. Caspi comes in for Rudy Gay. And it's McCallum in for Ben McLemore. And Sessions kicks to Cousins. Caspi Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Boy, that is a tough shot.
Burke dishes to Hayward. He kicks to Booker. Now here's Burke. He's tightly guarded. And Hayward gets it to go. Hayward's got the lead up to 5 now for the Jazz.
Well, they've settled into a pretty nice groove here offensively in the second quarter.
Yeah, I like the way they picked up the pace shooting the ball. I mean, the field goal percentage upwards of 50% now.
And now Hayward pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
They better not. They've got to pad their lead any time an opportunity presents itself. And I'll tell you what, that was a golden one there. Oh, that's a frustrating one there. Easy look at the hoop. You know, for so long, the Jazz have been a competitive team in the West due to their defense and grit. But last year, that just wasn't the case when it showed in the standings.
Both teams will make substitutions. The Kings trail by 9. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, guys, Quinn Snyder this season taking over as head coach of the Utah Jazz. Snyder said the fit is terrific. He loves player development. Certainly a nice compliment to this young roster. Snyder's road in the coaching ranks has been a winding one, but he said the adversity he's faced has made him a better coach and a better person. Gentlemen.
His time has come, Doris. All the makings of a great coach. Thank you.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play him.
Burke kicks to Favors. Now here's Burke. He's covered by Sessions. And Trey Burke gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Great defense. He anticipated the play and got there first.
Yeah, I think he got there in time. Nice play.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's Sessions. Thompson passes to Gay. Thompson sets the pick for Gay. An easy layup after coming off the pick. And now it's only a 5-point Jazz lead. Now here's Exum. Stolen by Thompson. And stolen by Burke. Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. Utah leading by 5. Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court right now for the Kings. Up front, it's Thompson and Cousins. Ben McLemore is out there with Ramon Sessions. And it's Gay in at the 3, the small forward. Gordon Hayward with an unusual pattern dating back 6 years back and forth. Great three-point shooting one season. And then Clark awful the next.
You know, it's a bit puzzling, Kevin. You look at the numbers from 2009 to 2014. Up and down, up and down. Last season around just 30%. I'm sure it's a coincidence, but it's a pretty rare one, no doubt. And I'm sure Gordon, with his work ethic, is going to try to smooth that good three-point shooting out and sustain it.
And there's the call on Gordon Hayward. That is his first foul of the game. And Sessions kicks to McLemore.
He was on that pass in the flash. Read it, reacted, and then picked it off.
Pass to Favors. Nice ball movement by Utah. The shot's good from Cantor.
And for Hayward, his role and responsibilities have steadily increased each season, but his scoring efficiency has steadily dropped in the opposite direction. Is he cut out for the role of primary scorer and shot creator? I think that's the question. You know, the numbers to this point raise some doubts.
Here's Exum after Rudy Gay's bucket. Here's Hayward. Off target from the baseline.
Even though he isn't having the best of game from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
And here comes Hayward, leading the fast break.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
Shooting for Utah.
And for Hayward, asked to score in isolation much more last season, definitely a challenge for him. He's a gifted ball handler and passer, really good all-around player. But he's been most effective scoring off the ball, whether cutting to the rim or filling the lane in transition.
Gobert, he's checked in for Utah. Trevor Booker comes in for Cantor. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Carl Landry's checked in for Cousins. Evans comes in for Thompson. Caspi, he's checked in for Rudy Gay. And Ray McCallum subbed in for McLemore. McCallum is...
Ridiculous! Tore it down that time!
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, Mark?
Well, you know what the questions are about now. It's their defense, that's for sure.
Here's McCallum. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Shot clock at 2. And blocked. Here's Hayward. And Utah again with the bucket.
I tell you what, fellas, he loves those mid-range jumpers. I mean, that's where he makes his money. Dante Exum is one of the highest drafted international players in history, despite being relatively unknown. Not many scouts have seen a lot of him in person, but big performances at the Hoop Summit and the FIBA Under-19 Championship helped solidify his stock as a top prospect.
I love the flow that they've been playing with offensively tonight. This is an impressive performance.
Well, and that lead they have just continues to grow and grow.
A different look for Utah. Novak's checked in, and it's Burke in for Gordon Hayward. And the Kings will go for a different look here. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Landry. Thompson comes in for Reggie Evans. Rudy Gay's checked in for Caspi. And McLemore subbed in for Ray McCallum. And Dante Exum, since age 15, a member of the Australian senior men's basketball team, the youngest player to join the team in 30 years.
Yeah, you know, he's proven himself at a very high level, Kevin, based on that Australian senior men's national team experience. And, you know, just watching him play, you can see that he's already mastered the ability to slash.
It's Novak from outside. Gay with the defensive effort. To the middle to stop the drought. He feeds it to Cousins. Sessions dishes to Gay. It's tipped. Pass to Novak. Launches it. The offensive rebound. Burke kicks to Exum. Tries again. It's hauled in by the Kings. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
23 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Burke. He's got 6. Inside. Here's Booker. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
Both free throws good from Booker. There's 10 seconds left here in the third quarter. Sessions passes to Cousins. Uses both hands to slam it down.
You know, for a guy his size, he doesn't play above the rim very often like he did on that slam.
Still got some power behind him, though.
Yeah, I mean, you let him get in close like that, he'll throw one down hard on you.
Gay, that's a two-pointer. The Kings trail by 11. Burke runs the show with Hayward at the 2. Enes Kanter is out there with Favors. And it's Millsap in the small forward. That's the group right now for Utah. Thompson sets the pick for Sessions. Screen by Cousins. Just 3 to shoot. And that one's good by Gay.
He's definitely got that shot in his arsenal.
Millsap kicks to Burke. In the corner, it's Hayward. Misses off the left iron.
You're not doing your team any good forcing a shot like that one.
You know, I agree. He's got to know better than that.
McLemore, no good.
Some of the shots he's taken have been real head scratchers. I mean, come on. He's out there playing like it's a game of horse at the park. You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Yeah, look at the discrepancy in the assist column between these two teams.
The 3. Derek Favors with the rebound. And here they go. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Great job. Take it right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, he left him no choice but to foul there. Boy, Trey Burke, Columbus's own, has been a hand-in-glove fit for the Utah Jazz. He missed the first 11 games of last season with a fractured finger, and the Jazz won just one of those 11 games. Once he was healthy, he made a big difference bringing his team back to life.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Yes, Kevin, over that break, I was able to catch the message George Karl was giving to his team. He hasn't been happy with their shot selection. He told them, we're forcing things out there, guys. Space the floor, make the extra pass, work for the open shot in the flow of our offense. We'll see if they heed that advice, Kevin.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the 4th. And the Jazz making a draft day trade to acquire Trey Burke, giving up the 14th and 21st picks to Minnesota. Steve, to take him 9th overall.
Well, they saw a young player who dominated college basketball and seemed ready to take over their starting point guard spot from day one. I think they feel like they've found their point guard of the future. This kid is really good.
Game with it. He's picked up by Millsap. And the shot is good. The Utah lead has been cut down to 7 on the bucket from Gay.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Now, here's Burke. He sinks the 11-footer. And the Jazz lead by 9.
And that's a difficult shot in the face of a defender that towers over.
Well, you know, he almost seems to enjoy those mismatches, Steve. It gives him a chance to show what a strong finisher he is.
Here's Cousins. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And he hunts it down. And that's how you exploit a gap in the D, I guess.
Yes, sir. No soft finish there. Major power.
Wow. He knows an opportunity for the highlight reel when he sees one.
Now, here's Cousins. Thompson right side. Stolen by Kanter. And here we go. Fast break. Burke's got it. And that's a foul called on Ramon Sessions. That is his first foul of the game. The Jazz making a switch here. Exum's checked in. Hayward kicks to Exum. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Jazz.
Well, it's been an outstanding game for them in the open court. Their fast break points really stand out.
And the other thing they're doing, Clark, is scoring a lot of points off turnovers, forcing mistakes and cashing in.
And Sessions kicks to Gay. Thompson dishes to McLemore. Again, the miss by the Kings. And now Utah, fast break. Hayward's running. And it's slammed in by Millsap.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. A statement victory for Utah.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Yeah, I like the discipline, the self-control, and the patience, Kevin.
Beyond the actual result of this game, I think fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Gordon Hayward. He was doing everything right, and the points seemed to come in bunches. He definitely had the hot hand. And a terrific run to really put this ball game away.
And now let's see how many more points they can throw up there before the horn sounds.
And stolen by Favors. Hayward kicks to Millsap. The feed now to Exum. Puts up a three. Goes back up. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Just a little bit more for these fans to cheer about as they get ready to celebrate the win.
Well, they can already start to celebrate, Steve, and they should let their team hear it. They were good.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. Here's Stauskas. And nothing is falling for him right now.
Pretty good defense there. I mean, that's a shot that he can make, but they really challenged him.
Now Burke. He dishes it to Exum. It's good. The assist that time from Burke.
Well, that puts the nail in the coffin.
A clinic in terms of how to play with the lead right there.
And so it's Utah easily.